Alright, we're going to do number 1 today. Go ahead and read it. It should take you about like 10 seconds. Alright, that should be enough time. So what's... well, that's not necessary. Alright, so what's the first piece of information they give us?
His mother, Matthew, walks eastwards.
Oh, hang on, hands. Okay, so we got a speed of 0.98, but it also says eastward. Okay, wait, eastward. If it's speed with direction, what is that called? It's a vector. Okay, if you forgot what vector is, just think of the V as an arrow, okay? And of course, write it on the back of your cheat sheet, vector and scalar if you forgot. Scalar. Alright. This one is speed with direction, right? So this is actually what? Starts a vector. What's the vector version of speed? Velocity. So the velocity is 0.98 meters per second. Okay, what other piece of information did they give us? Okay, 34 minutes, right? That's going to be what? What variable is that? Time. Wait a minute. That says meters per second, right? That's minutes. You can't combine those. So what do we have to do to this 34 minutes? Turn it into seconds. Very good. So I'm going to just do that real quick for you on the calculator. 34. Do I multiply or divide by 60? Let me just do it real quick. 34 minutes. Right? 1 minute would be down here. And 60 seconds up here, right? So I have to multiply. 34 times 60 is 2,040 seconds. Alright. And then what other piece of information do they give us? What's the last piece? What are they asking for? How far? They're asking for the distance, but remember, we're talking about vectors, right?
Yeah.
So we're actually looking for not distance. Not distance. What's the vector version of distance? Yeah, displacement. Okay. Alright. Displacement. Alright. So that's our unknown. So this little graph is like what we did yesterday, except it's all nice and neat for you guys, okay? So, wait a minute. Do we have acceleration at all? No. So can we use these 3 equations? No. Because they have A's in them, right? So we gotta go to the back, the old. There's no, yeah, you see how all 3 have an A in them? We can't use these. So we gotta go to the back. So which one of these equations has these 3 variables?
Velocity.
Oh, velocity equals what? Triangle delta x over delta t, right? So I'm going to write that equation in here. V equals delta x over t, or delta t. Okay. Let's rearrange this a little bit. You can rearrange it before or after, up to you, okay? So let's rearrange this. Which one do we want by itself? X, right? So how do I move stuff over? I want x by itself. Multiply by what? By time. Very good. So I'll multiply this side by time and this side by time, right? So this crosses off with that. And now delta x equals what? V times t. Very good. And now all you have to do is plug in these 2 numbers. Pretty simple, right? So V is going to be what? 0.98. And then what's time? 2040. And I'm going to do that in calculator. Let me zoom in if you can't see.
1,999.
Okay. Alright, thanks Mo. Mo's my calculator. And then since this is displacement, it's a vector, right? So we gotta put the direction, which is what? east. Alright? Any questions? Okay, I'm gonna start you off on number 3 because this one's a little tricky.
Oh, she started going east. So we just went east.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
was it 2040?
Yeah, 2040. Oh, yeah, I just plugged it in. 2040, 2040, okay? So if you're confused where you got these numbers from, it's from here. Okay, number 3 is tricky. Okay? Everyone got this down?
It's kilometers.
Yeah.